Good morning, everybody. Today I'm coming to you with some quick, pretty easy DIYs. You're going to need some cardstock, or maybe not even cardstock if you just want to paint it. One of these little trays from the Dollar Tree, two of these, I believe they're called wreath charms or something like that, and this peanut container from I got this at the Dollar Tree, or a Pringles container, and you can cut it down. That works too. I got this sign from the Dollar Tree, and it had some writing on it. It said like teacher, number one teacher or something. I just took that off with acetone. You'll need some stickers or a printout from your Cricut, some paint, hot glue, and some basics, paint brushes, scissors, stuff like that. So I'm going to start off doing what's going to be a spool, a decorative spool, and I'm just going to go ahead and paint everything with a coat of the white paint. And I did this in advance just because I wanted to make this a pretty quick video, but I painted all the pieces white, and then you're going to go through with the Waverly wax, and you're going to go over it so that this can look like wood. And you just you put the wax on there, and or if you want to leave it white, obviously you can leave it white, or whatever other color you want to make it, anything that matches your decor, um you know that's fine. And just be careful when you put your hand in there. I don't know what made me think that was a good idea to stick my hand in a can, especially since I've cut myself like that before. So I don't know what I was thinking, but please be careful, don't do what I did. And you're just going to take the wax, and you're just going to keep applying, until it looks the way that you want it to look. And this did take me a while to kind of get it right and get it the way that I wanted it, especially because they were different, materials. This was that cardboard, and the top, those wreath disc thingies are, like that MDF or whatever that wood is. So it did take me took me a while to kind of get it together, but like I said, you just keep putting it on there until it is the way that you want it. And if you want to do this and you just want it to be white, or you want to paint it, whatever color matches your decor, then by all means you can skip this step and just paint it whatever color you want it. So I played around with the brush a little bit. I was trying to get some little like indentation, little prints in there, but the cardboard was just kind of weird and just sucking up all the paint. I think I had to do like 4 coats of the white chalk paint just to get coverage on it. And I don't know if it's because my white paint is old or what, but it took about 4 coats. But I think the cardboard from the can is just like sucking up the paint. And so I do this to all the pieces, and like I said, you just do it, however you want to do it. And just to put it out there, I forgot to add this in the beginning. I am part of a collaboration with this video, and it is with Kiki DIYs. And I will put her channel link in the description box, along with the playlist of the collaboration that I'm a part of today. And definitely go check out her page and check out all the other ladies, or maybe gentlemen, who are going to be a part of this collaboration. I just discovered Kiki a couple months ago, and I really enjoy watching her DIYs. She comes up with some really clever stuff, and she makes me think, man, why didn't I think of that? But yeah, so I went ahead, and it was taking so long, I just decided to do it off camera. And you don't have to paint the insides, because you're not going to see it. So I did take my heat gun and kind of dry off whatever was kind of still wet. Now, I don't recommend using the heat gun for the wax, because it is wax and it kind of melts a little bit, but I did want to fix those pieces that were messed up there, so that's why I did it. And I wanted to make sure that it looked the way that I wanted it to look, as I don't know what I was thinking. So I just took my heat gun to it, and kind of so I could fix it and make sure everything else was dry as well. And so once it is all dry, you're just going to go ahead and you are going to glue the pieces together. Now, I only used hot glue, but you can use E6000 or Crazy Glue or the Dollar Tree, glue that they have or whatever. I was trying to find, and I don't have my small glue gun with the smaller nozzle. My daughter broke it, so I have to get myself a new one. So the only thing that I have available right now is this really big hot glue gun, which is not good for these smaller crafts because so much glue comes out of the gun when you use these, and I didn't need all that glue, but I did decide to kind of make a mark or an impression on the disc and put the glue on the disc and then put the can on that. And that worked pretty well. So I would recommend doing it that way if you don't have the smaller glue gun. Now, all I did was use, like I said, all I did was use the hot glue, and that stuck really well for me. So I'm not going to add any other type of glue to it. And then there is a mess of glue on that one, but I do clean it up later. And then with this one, I just put the glue on the lip of the can and put the piece of the disc on top of it. And I thought it was cute. I think it looks like a little spool. I've always wanted one, and I've seen them at TJ Maxx or Marshalls before, and they were like $15 for one this size. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I finally decided to go ahead and make one, and I thought this collaboration was the perfect time to do it. So I went ahead and cleaned off all the glue that was kind of stuck around the edges and just made sure that it was stuck together and everything was dry and looked good. And then for the final DIY, and this is probably oh no, this isn't the final one, I'm sorry. Now, I started off putting the wax paint thinking that it was going to actually stick or, look like a stain, and it didn't do anything. It just made it look dirty. So I ended up going in with some white chalk paint and then going over the white chalk paint with the Waverly wax, just because it really did just look better after I put the white paint on there. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, this video is kind of all over the place, but so I went ahead and I put the white paint over it so that I can kind of antique it with the brown paint afterwards. And the chalk paint dries pretty quickly, so by the time I got to the other side, I was able to come back around and put the Waverly wax paint on there. So yeah, so I'm just doing that right now. And that's also an easy way to fix, like if you make a mistake with your trying to do the wood grain look on something, just go over it with some, white paint or whatever color paint you have, but I prefer using the white. Just go back over it with whatever color and then kind of start over, or just, this is crafting. You mess up and you just have to figure it out, because I don't have another one of these little plaques that I want to use. So I just took out this mason jar sticker with the purple flowers. I did clean the metal piece with some alcohol to get any greases or anything, oils or whatever that might be on there. And I just went ahead and put a couple of these cute stickers on there. Again, you can use whatever stickers you want, decals, anything like that. And I was going to take the sticker off and kind of move it over a little bit because I felt like it was too far over to the left. But instead of doing that, I just took out one of these little small bouquets stickers and put it on the side of the mason jar. And I thought this was really cute and, like I said, really simple. And yeah. So so here's when I'm going over it with the Waverly wax paint, just to kind of darken up all the white pieces, because I didn't want it to be that color to begin with, which is why I went in with the Waverly. And I don't know why I grabbed white paint, but I don't know. So So yeah, I just wanted this to look a little bit darker, so I went in and did that technique, and I think it worked out really well, and I think it's cute, and I can't wait to decorate with it, which will hopefully be soon, sooner than later. So we're going to set that off to the side to dry, and we're going to work on our last project, which is the little tray. And this is really easy. Also, you're going to take whatever scrap paper or cardstock, stickers, paint, whatever you want. Like I said, you don't have to use any cardstock with it. You could just paint the tray. I kind of wanted that natural color of the wood to kind of, I guess, be the accent of it. I've got quite a few dark wood pieces in my home, and so I just wanted to break it up a little bit. And I can't cut a straight line to save my life. So when I got this paper cutter trimmer, oh, I was so happy. And I got it at one of my favorite little resale shops, and it was like $3. I actually think the price tag is still on it. And so, anyway, so I measured out a piece of the scrapbook paper, and I just thought it was cute. It's from this booklet that I got for like $4.99. It has 48 sheets in it, and it's like a coffee kitchen theme. So that's why I got it, because I want to use some of the stuff to hopefully make a coffee bar sometime soon. So just go ahead and Mod Podge that piece of paper onto the bottom. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to glue anything on there. You could just stain it or paint it or, leave it as is. So just took the Mod Podge, kind of spread it all over the place. I don't use there's my little guy. I don't use Mod Podge all the time, just because I don't like the smell of it. But just make sure, you spread it out and you smooth it out so that you don't get any bubbles. And that is it for this project. Now I just get to decorate and show you guys how everything kind of looks together. Apparently my son wants to cut some paper. Um, so that's it. And it's pretty simple. Like I said, you can stain it, you can paint it, you can do whatever you want to match your decor, match your style, or if you're going to give something like this as a gift, just find some paper or some paint that the person will like, and that's it. Now I'm just cleaning up some of the glue that kind of came out on the side there, and yeah, so the corner wasn't sticking down, but there's that, and that's pretty much it for all my little DIYs. Like I said, they were pretty simple, pretty easy. There's my spool, and there's the little sign, and there's my tray. And here's how everything looks together. And just comment below and let me know which one is your favorite. I think the spool is my favorite, just because I've been wanting one for so long, and I thought it was cute. So I think that's my favorite one. But alright guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the playlist and check out Kiki's channel and tell her that I sent you. Let her know that I sent you. Alright guys, you guys have an amazing day, and make sure you be the reason that someone smiles today and always. And until next time, bye.